This music sounds so fucking jaunty, I tell you. You hearing this? How jaunty. How rip-roaringly jaunty. Good morning, everybody. Welcome on in. It is time for the Sunday service. It is episode 473. We are a little bit early, but then again, you could say we are really early because, or actually, could we say later because the clocks fell back. Yes, they fell back last night. Anyway, how you doing all? I hope you're doing well. It is time to begin a new game. For the stream, anyway. It's not a new game overall. It hasn't been released recently. But yeah, it's the book of Unwritten Tales 2. That does not sound spooky enough for that. With all that. Morning, God, how you doing? Now, are you ready for interactive chatness? I hope you are. Because we're starting a new game. And we're dropping a penny, are we?
Raged through all Avantasia. The alliance of humans, elves, and dwarves fought against the evil army of the shadows. The war had devastated the country for years upon years, and yet no one gained the advantage. And so it was that in that time of deepest despair, that an old archaeologist uncovered the location of the artifact of divine fate. The artifact could fulfill every wish, and thus decide the war, for one side or the other. Led by Warlock Munkus, son of Archwitch Mortroga, the Shadows hunted for the artifact. And they would have reached it first, were it not for a group of heroes who stood against them. Wilbur, the young gnome who was the first of his clan to become a mage. Ivo, the courageous elven princess from the woodland realm. And the Critter, a hairy creature from the Northlands, companion of the most brilliant of the heroes, Nate Bonnet, who was supposed to spend the rest of his life at the side of an elven princess, who deserved a kingdom and all the riches in the world, who should stop wasting time talking about himself in the third person.
Are you the Rock? No, then stop it. Hey, hold on to the rock face, okay. Your back is feeling a bit better, but your bum isn't yet. Has the pain gone down your back to your bum then?
Although the ground is still getting closer.
Climb up the rock face. It's a point and click adventure. It might make us laugh, it might not. And if it's puzzly,
Part of the jetty. At least some of it
then we
survived
can
the
use your help.
explosion.
Walk along the jetty.
If I'm lucky, this will go all the way up to the island. But somehow I really doubt it will.
I don't think that goes up all the way up to the island.
Ow!
Oh, I felt that.
Oh, hi Nate, how's it going?
Good. For now. Could it be that your spell didn't quite work out the way you planned?
I did tell you there were certain risks involved.
High risks. Oh well, no big thing, almost no harm done. Or help! What do you want, chat? High risk. Oh well, no big thing, almost no harm done. What? What do you want? 1, 2, or 3? Let's make this interactive. Look at that bit of rock falling by. No, because they take things too literally. They don't know about context. See a man crushing his nuts and rubbing his lamp. What a nice Sunday morning. How you doing, Michael? High risk it is then.
Risks? What risks?
Now, gin magic is a complicated affair. It's difficult to get the dose right, and when one hasn't done magic for a while, things can go a little bit wrong.
Like you killing me, for example?
A little
Not,
bit. I'm not bad, thank you, man.
intentionally.
I'm not bad. Looking forward to actually what this actually is, because it seems, you know, we've gone variety again from one bit to another. Oh well, no big thing, almost no harm done.
No big thing. So, now that we have a little time to kill, why don't you tell me a little something about yourself?
Oh, right. Well, yes, I came into this world in an oasis in the Umzu Desert, and at that time, I was...
Are you out of your ever-loving mind? Definitely not the time to reminisce.
Then why did you ask?
I could use some help here, Benny.
Well, you did see what happened last time I cast a spell.
Time to make up for it then. Now shake a leg.
Oh, I don't know. I might just end up making everything worse.
In what way? Right, okay, so chat. Worse. Do you want stop time, reverse gravity, for goodness sakes, cast a spell, will you? Or please pardon the disturbance, I'll manage just fine. Yeah, that was a Halo on PS5. So 1, 2, or 3, chat. What one do you want? Because I know at this moment in time, sarcasm is doesn't helpful. Yeah, that's true, Michael. Yeah, let's go with worse then.
Let me see. I'm accompanying tons of boulders in a plummet to certain painful death. My death. So just how do you think you could make things any worse?
Worse? I could set the air on fire, or it could start smelling very bad.
Can't you just stop time? Or wings! Give me wings! How about that?
Oh, this is all terribly complicated. I really don't feel up to it today, Nate.
Benny!
Perhaps tomorrow? I really do need to think through what's happened today properly.
You get me out of the mess you got us into right now!
Please don't yell at me! I just can't take it anymore!
Benny! Ah! Stay easy and we can forget about miracles. Gotta find something easy, something even he thinks he can do.
It's a magic carpet, isn't it? I want to play.
A flying carpet. Is that too much to ask?
I'm not talking to you.
Why, you... I'm sorry I criticized your work, Benny.
And?
And that I shook your lamp. And everything else. You meant well.
Well, all right then. I forgive you. What can I do for you?
Carpet!
A flying carpet. Shouldn't be too hard. Should I really dare? Am I really up to it?
Yes!
How do roads? Good morning, Beaver.
What the heck?
Ooh.
What happened here? No!
What the hell? That was worse than one of the yip yips from Sesame Street. Oh, yip, 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 yip. We survived it, thank you, game. Yeah, you sleep deprived. It's the Book of Unwritten Tales too.
Welcome, adventurer. I am the tutorial, guardian of gameplay, explainer of controls.
Oh, hello.
Use the left stick to move the character.
I will, thank you.
Well done. If you walk up to an object, context-sensitive actions will be displayed. Walk up to that big lever and press A.
Walk up to the lever and press A. It's like Wally, isn't it?
The robot has used the lever, as this seemed logical to him. Now press B, so that the robot looks at the lever rather than uses it.
Okay then.
Excellent. The robot thinks the lever is working. But if that's so, then where is the problem? That hatch over there, walk up to it and press A.
It is. I do not have the first game, no. I do not have the first game at all, no.
The little chap seems to think there are advanced engine mechanics hidden behind there. Perhaps that's where the problem is. Press A again, next to the hatch.
Oh, the hatch. He rolls
The
it.
to look, the second to use. Why? Because after a player character has looked at something, the most logical
Because this
thing
was
to
part
do
of Games of
is
Gold
use
when
it.
it was
It's quite
a
simple.
thing.
Press B when you want to look at something. Press A in order to do whatever that character thinks is the next most sensible move. Is the machine working again? Walk up to the lever and press A.
Which is why I didn't get the first one. Because you know when you get free stuff and you go, oh, this could be interesting. Oh. So the robot just restarts the music. All the writers have been sacked.
Better take a closer look at the engine.
Game complete next.
Oops, that wasn't very helpful. Please pick up both gears by pressing A. If you can reach several objects from one position, you can use the right stick to select the one you want to interact with.
Oh.
Great work. Items you pick up will go into your inventory. You open and close your inventory by pressing Y.
But why though?
Use an
Why do we
inventory
want to
item,
press Y?
Select it with A, and then select the object that you want it to be used with. Use one of the gears in your inventory with the engine of the town model. Excellent. Now the second gear.
What about the third gear? What about the top gear? A dented oil can, not a demented one. Why not?
Perfect. You better oil the engine before you switch the machine back on again.
No mention shift gear, no. I think there's a reason for that.
That should do it. Time to crank it up.
Yes, come on, nondescript thing that looks a little bit like Wally, but could not be Wally because, you know, of fear of getting sued. So, those balls. Timu's Wally. We have Wally at home. The Wally at home. Very good, Beaver. Very, very good.
You can examine objects in the inventory in more detail. Pick up the damaged figure and the toolbox. Then open the inventory with Y and press B in order to examine the toolbox.
Got him, Wally. Ooh.
Great. You found a few items in the toolbox.
I have strong
You
adhesive
can
tape.
use these items on each other by initially selecting the first object with A and then using it on the second object again with A.
Wobbly
Prepare
hammer
the figure in
and
the
strong adhesive tape, eh? Hmm. But take the damaged figure. Here we go. Maybe it was Wally, the first iteration of Wally.
Well done. Now place the figure back in its rightful place on the balcony of the castle and start the machine. You're now ready. One last tip before I begin. If you press X, all
Oh.
interesting objects in the scene will be displayed. Good luck with your adventures in the Book of Unwritten Tales 2.
Arranging the nice weather, eh?
I'm worried about you. Oh, Mother. What's wrong with you?
Everything's fine.
No, you don't look well at all. Positively rotund. It is unseemly for an elf princess to cope with her frustrations by comfort eating. If you carry on like this, you won't fit into your wedding dress.
I don't have any intentions of marrying anytime soon.
Oh, darling, we've been through that already. Prince Lalilos is going to be arriving next week. You will like him. He's charming and... Look, he sent us a picture of himself and his sister.
Which of the two is the sister?
The elf nobility, unfortunately, has not got any unshaven Neanderthals to offer. You'll just have to get used to that.
This just has the Monty
I don't
Python
have
and
the
Holy Grail
slightest
feel to
interest
it.
in that person. Not anymore.
You are at the heart of the elf kingdom, in the castle of your family where you belong. No one here should be sad, tired, or fat.
Wow.
I only want what's best for you, Ivo.
One day, my lad, all this will be yours. What? The curtains? Well, let's see then, chat. What do we have here? She's locked me in. Have you actually seen that, Prince? La 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 la. I'm really not feeling well, cheap. 1, 2 or 3, chat. 1, 2 or 3. A cheap bird. Michael says 3. Beaver says 1. Any advance, Corn? Any advance? And Corn says 2. Well, as we're a democracy, everybody did that on purpose. Let's go with Michael getting it in quick. Mer.
I didn't want to tell Mother, but I've not been feeling too well lately, Cheap. I'd say the same thing, but we elves hardly ever get ill. Yeah, you've got a point there. I spent almost a year in the human world, and they have some very strange ideas about personal hygiene. Well, I thought perhaps it's a curse. Oh, no, you won't. I'll take care of it myself. Mother would make a state occasion out of it. I don't know either, but I'm sure there's a medical book down in the library.
So we have to get to the library.
No, rest is not what I need just now.
You're so wise. Like a miniature Buddha. Covered in feathers. Okay, people. She's locked me in. Have you actually seen Prince? Or I'll sneak down into the library and you won't be able to stop me. 1, 2 or 3. 3 again, says Michael. So here we go then.
I'll go down to the library and look up what's wrong with me, completely alone, just like a grown-up elf. I'm not going to be stopped, neither by locked doors nor by you.
What is that on her bed? Look at the flower.
A beautiful red flower. It was only put here a few days ago. Sometimes Mother orders a new plant that looks nice in my room, and then it's replaced and planted in the garden.
Look at the bed.
I've been sleeping badly of late, and sometimes I feel tired all day long. I've never been ill, but something isn't right. I hope I'll find the answer in the library.
Are we guessing she's pregnant with a human baby?
I had my birthday during the few weeks that we spent living together here in the Elf Burrow. That was a big deal for Wilbur. He couldn't understand that the significance of birthdays tends to fade after a few hundred years. He insisted on making me a present.
Got a quilt
corner
on
for
the
days
God, he
knitting
found
with his
that.
hat with
I
the
was
mark
on about
printed.
a little bit on the quilt. Oh, Michael.
Survived our past adventure, even if he'll insist on exactly the opposite. He told everyone for months how he defended me from all the evils of the world and then only just escaped with his tail feathers intact.
Do I really want to talk to Cheap Cheap?
Mother's locked me in as if I was 200 again. Since I secretly escaped from the Elf Burrow last year, she's taken to guarding me closer than ever before.
Oh. Look at the music
An
box.
envoy from the Far
There's
East
a lot to
gave
look
me
at
its
here,
own
isn't there?
box years ago. Wherever I go, I always have its tune in my head. The guard with a spear and shield, and like all elven figures, immaculate.
Immaculate, eh?
Normally this bowl is full of fruit and nuts. Presumably Mother has decided I should be without such things whilst I am as she says, positively rotund. Fresh water from the spring brook, the little stream that rises here in the castle and provides for the whole valley. People come from far and wide to drink it.
Now, let's be honest here, chat, right? Let's be honest. Lady, not rotund. I saw that monitor. Don't do that again. Lady, not rotund. Me, rotund.
The times when the others were here in the Elf Burrow, those were the best that I've ever had. The critter could never keep still when I was drawing him. He was always pulling faces and trying to make me laugh. Wilbur was so excited. He loves elves and our stories. He spent hours sitting with my father and listening to him talk about bygone ages. Complete idiot.
Yeah, she knows how shit it is. Enter the balcony. Climb down into the garden, look at the telescope.
I used to look into the woods for days on end, imagining what the world beyond would be like. Now I know, and I think I miss it. It may not be befitting of a princess, but this isn't the first time that I've climbed into the garden via the balcony, and it won't be the last. I'm just doing my morning exercises. I wasn't going to. Of course, I could just ignore him and climb down into the garden anyway. He would, however, make a beeline to Mother and tell on me, and who knows what the two of them would cook up for me next.
So, we have to distract.
We have many exotic plants here in the palace, but sunflowers are my favourite.
Okay.
Apologies, I need a few of your seeds.
Put him into the bowl, he goes and feeds, maybe.
Normally this bowl is full of... Presumably Mother has just... Cheep, would it be possible for you to stop admiring yourself for 2 seconds and move over to stuffing your beak instead? Don't say I never look after you.
Okay, right. Back off. Let's get out of here. She may not be rotund, but she does have curves.
Okay, he's not looking this way.
Then go!
Oh, there is more than one kind of stretch exercise, you know. Perhaps you'd like to train with me.
Right, so the sunflower seeds didn't bloody work.
No chance. I can't sneak down as long as Cheep's on guard.
We'll like smack him or something, I don't know.
The plant would survive, I'm sure, but at the moment I don't need any more. A delicate, sweet scent. It reminds me of a wood over in the west where I learnt
Smack
to
the birds. Interact with, I mean, maybe interact with the birds.
No, I'm not thirsty.
Doesn't allow me to, dude.
Elven craftsmen have centuries to perfect their artistic skills. Only when everything is always perfect, then isn't everything always the same and somehow unimportant? Pearls, precious stones, sparkling earrings and necklaces. All the stuff I have to wear at official functions. If it were up to Mother, I would have trunkfuls of this stuff, and a wing of the castle would be my wardrobe. She just can't understand why Pa and I aren't into this sort of thing.
Okay.
Wilbur didn't know that autumn would last for years to come and that elves don't feel the cold. But it was... Mother looked at that...
So, we can't... We can't escape while he's, you know, he's still eating.
Scent. It reminds me of a wood over in the west where I learnt to use a bow and arrow.
So what can we do? Go on then, chat. Let's have a think.
I don't know how, but he always seems to know when I'm going against Mother's will. Perhaps it's a sixth sense, or magic. Or he just knows me too well. The plant would survive, I'm sure.
But you don't need any more.
I've seen much suffering. Here in the Elf Burrow, everything...
So there's got to be something in here. Because we can't smack the bird.
Fresh water from the spring brook, the little stream that rises here in the castle and provides for the whole valley. People come from far and wide to drink it. When Nate and the others lived here, Nate often made intimations that were to do with the bed. I don't know why, but I know Mother wasn't happy about it. She moved him to a guarded guest room at the other end of the castle. And Cheep Cheep was ordered never to leave my side.
Oh, hang on, there's something up there. So we've got the mirror. So where do we put the mirror then? I have an idea. I have an idea, chat. Right. I have an idea. Put the mirror in the music box. He flies into it. Boom.
Hey, withdrawal symptoms? A contented fat blue bird and his reflection. I just need the music box a minute. You don't need to turn your head away from your beautiful reflection for 1 second. Come on. gone to sleep. It got dark and he's simply... No matter. I can now enjoy a few moments of peace.
Yay, we did it! we got past the first 2 rooms!
Let's go. As expected, no one here. My parents are in the throne room ruling the lands. Or rather, Mother is. A fairly small, unattractive tree.
Huh. I'd like to see how attractive you'd look if someone disturbed you on the pot in the morning.
You mean...
Anyway, what can I do for you, my
He was having a shit! The gardener's looking great.
Mother put me on a diet this morning so that I'll look perfect for my wedding.
Oh, everything has to be perfect for her. No such thing in nature, of course. Or rather, everything is perfect if you just let nature run its course.
You tell that to Mother.
I have, many times. She'd be very clever in some things, but very daft concerning that.
Now then, she is the queen.
I'm old enough to be able to call a spade a spade. Spade, gardener, get it?
I do.
You and Father, you get along well, don't you?
Ah, no one understands more about nature than him, that's for sure. But I don't often ask him for help. Thinking has never got a field dug, if you get my drift.
He's just more of a theorist.
Ah, the mud on your feet, the smell of fresh earth, all that joy and life. And he's missing out on the lot by just sitting around up there and doing nubbit.
The garden always looks fantastic, Arbor.
Thank you. It's a girt load of work. People always think elf gardens are fabulous by their very nature. But you need a mighty good gardener.
You have got green fingers.
Ah, that's just moss, me dear. Happens if you spend all day grubbing around in the earth and don't wash your hands properly in the evenings.
You tree shepherds do a great job.
Trees!
Okie dokie.
The trees just stand there. What do they need a shepherd? However, I quite fancy one of those shepherd dogs. Hey, Rex, do you want to be my shepherd dog? Nah, my darling. I'm a gardener. Nothing more, nothing less.
He's not then.
What are you up to today, then? Got much on?
Oh, the usual. You know, it never rains in the elf burrow, but the flowers need their water, so I water them every day.
Ah, the curse of good weather.
The weather isn't the only thing which isn't right. I've been here 30 years, and for 30 years we've had autumn.
Time passes differently in the elf burrow. Slower.
Well, that's why everyone grows to be ancient here, obviously. But if we had a bit of normal weather and the usual seasons, there'd be a lot more variety here.
I have to get on.
Yep, got a bit to do myself. I just don't know what's wrong with that plant over there.
Plant over where?
Your mother got a whole heap of flowers given to her the other day from a fairy delegation. All of them took good and strong, just not that one.
Perhaps it needs a special type of soil or something.
Well, anything's possible. If I don't think of something soon, I'll have to ask your father. He can have a little chat with her and she might tell him what's up.
If you're going in, it'd be nice if you didn't tell my mother that you saw me out here.
Oh, you playing hooky again? My lips are sealed.
It doesn't look very well at all. It's unusual for flowers to hang their heads in this garden. Normally they blossom in our good earth, not to mention the power of Arbor's green fingers.
He likes playing with the flowers, does he?
A lovely spot, so long as the bees who have built their hive directly above the bench don't disturb you.
Can't turn around, thank you. No, turn around a bit more. Thank you.
Mother thought it was unseemly of the bees to build their hive in our garden. I don't think she could get used to the thought that she would no longer be the only queen here. I don't have any time to rest, and that's good. At last I've got something to do again.
Oh yeah, we're going to go library, haven't we?
This is Mother's mirror. It's said that you can see into the furthest corners of the land and know what's happening in every part of the world. At the moment, it's no more than a shallow bowl. The water's missing. I don't know the names of all the plants in the garden. Grandmother knows them all, which is probably down to the fact that it was her that gave many of the plants their names a few thousand years ago. Shite beerwood, sweat tea, dodder flower, fat hen, bistort, stink root. We no longer invite her to family gatherings.
Shite beer woods. I mean, I wonder why.
A handy smooth stone, Arber's sheepdog.
Wait, hang on, that was... Oh.
There's only a little water left in the bird bath. Cheep Cheep always says that it evaporates quickly. I, however, think that the constant need to replenish the water is more down to his unbridled joyous splashing and not insignificant body mass.
Wait. Whoa. You were body shamed earlier. Don't be doing the same thing.
There are elf-made ponds and springs
Yeah.
all over the palace ground. Their water's said to have healing powers. No wonder considering where it comes from. The spring brook emerges up there. It's still small here, but it becomes one of the largest and most important rivers in the woodland realm.
It's like we're playing Beneath the Steel Sky again. Or is it Beyond the Steel Sky?
That's a weeping willow. It appears to be so content it looks anything but sad. That leads up to the throne room. Mother will be conducting the affairs of state with an iron will, whilst Pa leans against the tree of life, probably sleeping.
Well, we need to get to the library then. Do we go under the balcony then? We do. We go to the library. Oh.
Swords of all the idiots who have tried to
Does that
conquer
sword
the
look familiar?
It's become less frequent over the last few centuries. Humans and dwarves appear to have learnt their lesson.
Something look a bit Monsters Inc. Yeah, what the fuck have they done to Sully?
A great example of the variety of our world's fauna. Some of the ideas Mother Nature has can be quite off the wall.
Or on the wall.
A few years ago, this dragon was causing a whole lot of grief. A bounty was put on its head, and all heroes of the land were encouraged to hunt it down. 40 brave warriors penetrated its lair and slew it. They brought the head to the palace where it was displayed in triumph. The strange thing was that a bit later more adventurers came carrying an identical head. Then more and more heroes arrived. Several books about animals, an atlas, a book about humans. Actually, more of a brochure. And what's this? Fishing for the moderately talented.
yeah, taking the piss from Disney. Also, there's a companion cube and a Rubik's Cube.
Goldsmithing, masonry, and a book about carpentry. Like all books in this library, it's a guest present. The logic behind this must be, those elves, they have so many beautiful statues and items of wood. They'll be really interested in this. Why don't we present them with a book about it? What they don't realise, though, is that if we're interested in a subject, then we'll already know pretty much all there is to know about the matter, and the book's of no use to us whatsoever. Working with wood. There's a master whittler down in the valley. I've enjoyed watching him in the past. He carves animal figures so real that humans and dwarfs believe that they are actually animals turned into wood. This one's more about interiors, making furniture and the like. Plane the wood down by a pixie's thumb and saw the board into 2 equal length pieces. Who knows what that might be good for? There's a selection of cubes here. For a while, it was all the rage at official state visits to give geometric presents. The Biggest Plant Book of Avantasia by Charles Mendel with illustrations by Alexander Bonpland. A standard reference book that Arbor always used to consult every now and then. However, he insists that he now knows it off by heart.
What's this helmet?
A present from one of the northern kingdoms. Strange folk up there. The men climb mountains and shout foul-mouthed things in dragon's language at the dragon. I think it's some kind of test of courage.
First one die!
What have we got here then? Aha. Ah, Almanac of Elf Medicine. That's what I've been looking for.
Ow! Be careful, if you please.
A speaking book?
An ill elf?
Ill elf? Do I look ill? Yeah, I'm not feeling well. What's wrong with me?
I
Yeah.
haven't been feeling too well recently. I'm sleeping badly and have no appetite. I know that elves are very seldom ill, but if it's not that, then it must be some kind of magic or curse.
Seldom ill does not actually mean never ill. Elves can, for instance, suffer from a broken heart.
Oh, please.
It is one of the most common causes of death amongst beautiful princesses.
Oh, it must be something else.
Sensitive elves can sometimes suffer from the pains of the world. There are a variety of ear infections, and of course it could also be lupus. But I think it is something else.
Like what?
To be completely certain, you must mix a potion and drink it.
Are you serious?
Very.
How certain are you of your diagnosis? Are you really a qualified elf doctor? What sort of illness do I have? Or what goes into the potion? What goes into the potion? Yeah, I curse you, Bale!
All right, this potion. What goes in it?
It is very easy to make. You need to pound together the green fruit of a metis bush, a spoonful of honey and a red herring, and then mix with water into a viscous potion.
Oh, that sounds revolting.
It's medicine. It isn't supposed to taste nice.
And if I drink it, I'll be well again?
We will then at least know what is wrong with you.
Wait, what was that? Right. Now, you said 2 there, Corn, so how certain are you?
Are you actually qualified to make a diagnosis? And why can you talk?
Cowboy's
I am a
exception.
magical medicine book. That actually serves as an answer to both of your questions.
I've never encountered a talking book before.
Of course not. I am the only talking book here. That's the problem. In the magical library in Seastone, all books can talk. Things really get cooking there, believe me.
Okay, presumably you were given to us by some time or other. What sort of illness do I have? Where can I find a metis bush? Red herring needs to be put into this medicine. What goes into that potion again? Thanks for all of that. Thanks, that's all for now. Right. let's go down through them, shall we? Because we're going to be looking for this today, it seems, for the next hour and a half.
Ill elf? So I look ill. What's wrong with me?
Take it easy, young one thing at a time.
Young one. I'm older than you.
And you look it too.
I do?
No, of course not, and I can also see no illness. But the mere fact that I've been fished out from the back of the shelf for the first time in centuries tells me that something is wrong.
You were probably given to us by someone from Seastone, right?
Right, I was a complete idiot and actually volunteered. As I am a book about elf medicine, I didn't get much to do in Seastone. I thought to myself, hey, this is your chance to get some practical experience. Wrong.
Yeah, we elves don't get ill much.
And more than that, you don't actually have much time for books. This is the center of the elven kingdom, and just look at how paltry this library is.
We don't have much use for books. We sing songs about times past, and many of us were there at the time.
Then that's probably also the reason why so many elves stand around in white.
What do you mean?
Allow me to elucidate. Over the years, the songs you elves sing will be changed and adapted, a little here, a little there. This editorial process is nothing more than refined elvish propaganda, presenting them as intelligent and morally impeccable. And who can prove otherwise? There are no other witnesses and there are no books.
I demand to know this instant what sort of illness I have.
Sometimes it's better not to know.
I can take it.
A placebo only works when one doesn't know that it is a placebo. Make the potion and then come back and drink it. Then we'll be sure.
And if it's lupus?
Have you been bitten by a wolf of late?
No.
Then it can't be lupus. No, I'm pretty sure it's something else. Now, that potion, drink it, and then I can tell you more.
Okay, where can I find the bush?
This metis bush. Where can I find one?
Haven't a clue. I'm just a book and have spent years sandwiched between dusty hymnals and a tome of revolting recipes.
A red herring. Are you serious?
Of course, why not? Red herrings are known all over the land as particularly useful fish. Their uses in the areas of medicine, cuisine, and literature are too numerous to mention.
All right, so I've got a red herring.
Okay, so let's remind ourselves what goes into this potion, because I wasn't paying attention the first time.
What are the potion's ingredients again?
The green fruit of a metis bush, a spoonful of honey, and a red herring. You have to put everything into a bowl with a bit of water and pound it until it forms a viscous potion.
Right.
Thank you. I think that's all for now.
Normally, it's me that ends patient consultations. You are only a princess, but I am a doctor.
Okay. So we can go up to the bedroom. That's probably where we'll be mixing the stuff in the bowl. Read the plant book. No, read the plant book, Lards. Come on, thank you. Yeah, it must be a red herring of sorts, yes.
Perhaps I can help Arbor solve the problem with that flower. Let's take a look.
Right, okay. Intelligent apple trees. Mandrakes. The love lilies. That's what that was. It was a love lily, wasn't it? magic beans, killer tomatoes, the tree of wrath. Read the entry on steel magnolias. Guard plants. Feed me. We have to read the other stuff, don't we, first?
Giant beans, also known as magic beans, are very rare. They are the fastest growing plant variety known. Because of the beans' high costs, they are almost exclusively used by the military, for instance, in storming high-walled castles.
Morning, Punisher.
Killer tomatoes are the most devious of the meat-eating plants. Disguised as tomatoes, they hunt on allotments for defenseless humans. The tree of wrath bears fruit several times a year. These grapes of wrath are bad-tempered beasts that can lay whole areas to rack and ruin. Steel magnolias look like normal magnolias, but are some of the toughest plants on Earth. They can be softened using tragic women's stories, and subsequently may be picked.
Stealing magnolias would have been a better pun.
Guard plants, Vigilia ordriensis, belong to the oldest domesticated plants of humankind. They have been especially valued in times of famine, as they do not require as much food as, for instance, dogs. They can sometimes develop an unhealthy taste for blood. Baritones. The wood of intelligent apple trees is often used for equally intelligent and beautifully shaped living accessories of all types. For a long time, botanists thought that it may be possible to find other intelligent fruit varieties. So far, the search has proved fruitless.
Brunch.
Mandrake should only be cultivated by experienced gardeners. The cry of the baby mandrake can kill anyone within 20 meters instantaneously. This plant reminds me of the one that Arbor's having problems with at the moment. Love lily. The love lily enters into an enduring relationship with another plant very early in its life, which frequently lasts its lifetime. If the partner plant dies, then the love lily does not normally survive the separation.
Aww. Right, so we have to talk to Arbor anyway about finding the plant, so we can get the seeds from the bush. Not too bad, thank you, mate. Not too bad. I hope you're well.
There are reeds and water lilies growing in the pond. Naturally, they were planted there. They don't grow in the wild so high up the mountains. I can't think of any use for a water lily, but a reed could come in handy.
Indeed.
No idea what kind of bush this is, but its red fruit looks very yummy. If I learnt one thing in the woods, it's that you shouldn't eat anything you don't know, regardless of how yummy it looks. Hi, Arbor.
That's where we get the honey
Oh,
from.
Ivo.
The bees. Okay.
I think I know the name of your patient. It's a love lily.
No. You don't look particularly loved up.
That's exactly the problem. Love lilies enter into a lifelong partnership with another plant. And if they're separated...
Then they let their heads droop. Good theory. But the fairies know their plants. They'd never have given us a love lily without its partner.
Are you sure?
Look, I found this book in the library.
Woodcrafts? Why are you showing me that?
I thought it might interest you.
I don't like horror stories.
Horror stories?
Wood that has been clamped into a revolving monstrosity to be whittled down layer by layer to the core? What do you call that then?
Sorry, never looked at it like that.
Branches sawed off, boards nailed together, wood treated with chemicals. Oh, sick stuff.
Yeah, you sick bastard. What's wrong with you?
If I were ill and needed to make some medicine, then You'd help me with that, wouldn't you?
Ill? You're an elf. Elves don't get ill.
But if I were...
Oh,
Oh,
come
nice.
on. Now tell me, how can I help you?
Yeah, do we have a metis bush in the garden here?
Do we have a metis bush in the garden here?
That bush over yonder.
But that fruit's red.
And what colour do you expect then?
Green. Are they only green when they're not ripe?
Nah, they're blue then. They're green when the bush senses danger.
Pardon?
The metis bush has exceptionally delicious sweet fruit. But if it thinks it's in danger, then they go green and very sour. Call it a defense mechanism.
Ah, and the bush only has red fruit because it has nothing to be afraid of here.
A bit of bush talk on a Sunday morning. Yes, we do. So we know we need to get the bush in danger. Okay.
Do you know how I could get my hands on some honey?
Try the kitchens.
I prefer not to wander through the castle.
Of course. Someone would tell your mother.
Would that beehive in the tree over there be of any help?
Oh, I'd be careful with that. The bees defend their honey and can give you a nasty sting.
Couldn't they be distracted or tricked in some way?
Beekeepers wear protective clothes and use smoke that calms the bees. But I don't have any beekeeper kit here. I just let the bees keep their honey and they pollinate my flowers. That's how we've always done it.
Right, okay.
I often see you fishing. Could you lend me your rod?
Of course, if you bring it back in one piece.
I will, for the red herring.
What's up?
I was convinced that I would have to make my own fishing rod or that you'd ask me to collect a variety of mystical items in exchange for it.
Why? It's only a
Wood
rod.
plus fire equals smoke, yes.
Thanks.
Not everything needs to be complicated.
Are you saying what I think you're saying, Corn?
There's something else. See you later, Arbor.
See ya.
Now, how can we set him on fire? The telescope. Do we use the telescope to use the sun in a way to set him on fire? Look at the reed head. I don't want to throw a stone in the pond.
I don't have a clue about fishing, but I'll try my luck. Just as I expected, nothing. On the other hand, somehow I have the feeling that I now know what I'm doing.
Fishing skill was
I guess that I can just practice until I'm good enough. Or I could try to speed things up by learning more about fishing elsewhere.
a book in the library about fishing. Let's see if we can find a book about fishing in the library, shall we? Oh, this one.
Perhaps there are a few practical hints and tips in the fishing book. A lucrative season with a successful technique doesn't just depend on the type and quality of your tackle, but also on a really good spot. It doesn't matter whether you jig, dip, toddle or feed. Wobblers, twisters, spinners, blinkers, poppers, jigs, jerks, and live bait must be presented in the most enticing ways possible. I haven't the faintest idea what all that means. I presume my fishing talents are not quite advanced enough to enable me to use this book.
Right, so we have to get our fishing skill up to maybe about 5. Hook the reed to the rod. Oh, that's a very good question. That's a very, very good thing. We'll do that. We will do that. Again, because it's all about interactive. So, hook, cut reed. Nope, it won't do it. Will only do it.
I don't really know much about reeds or pipes, but if I'm not mistaken, then those things are called pipe cleaners. I don't really know much about I suspect, but they always come.
But I did try it.
Nothing.
Skill has risen to 3. We're going to do it to about 5. Then we'll go again to see what the book says.
A classic. Red herrings are fast and slippery. Even elves can't catch them with their bare hands.
Bush. You forgot the bush, man.
Oh.
Her. One more. And honey. Yeah, we've got to get the honey as well.
A classic.
So what should we do? Should we go do the till 10 maybe? And then we'll look at the book again.
A classic. A classic.
It does seem it, doesn't it? Yeah, we are catching something.
A classic. Nothing.
Okay. Let's go see what the book says. Now we've got thingy. The book says nothing.
Perhaps
It's a
I have
book.
enough
Hello,
knowledge to
Astro
now
Train. How
understand
you
the book.
doing?
Right. Aha. Oh, twice in a row. Then. That was educational.
Let's read it again then.
I already know everything that this book can teach me.
Oh my god, they killed the stuff, Sully, yes. And they have a companion cube to look at it. Right. Let's now fish. We'll get the red herring, then we'll look at trying to get the bush sorted in danger.
A classic.
A classic.
Red herrings are fast and slippery. Even elves can't catch them with their bare hands.
I'm not trying to catch them with my bare hands, I'm trying to catch them with this.
Nothing.
I love the fact that skill rating keeps rising up. I'm also going to use the rock on Arbor to create smoke. There's a red herring.
At last. Now I can tick the red herring off my list.
Lovely. So that's the first bit done. Now we just need the other two. Because I guess we can put it in here, the bird bath. Or not. As the case may be. Maybe in the shallow bowl, that's where we put it. Right, okay. Hang on, right. Oh, it won't let me do it.
Since Nate left without saying so much as a word, Mother seized the opportunity to marry me off to a proper
Bollocks.
elf prince. So far I've managed...
So, okay, that won't work.
Hi, Arbor.
Oh, Ivo!
Bat
About the
potion.
Art.
Rock versus Beehive is run for life.
There's some... See you later.
See ya!
That's a very good point, though. Not going to work. But surely it will come up with something.
Mother pours water from various jugs into this bowl to cast a spell over the mirror. She did this almost daily in times gone by to ask the mirror who was the fairest elf in all the lands. Ever since the mirror started to hesitate with the answer a few months ago, she hasn't been using it quite so much.
Right, so look to the shallow bowl. Can I put... No, red herring won't. Don't want to be put into there. Okay, so what are we going to do then? How are we going to make this in danger?
This is a metis bush, just what I need. Only its fruit is red, not green. I don't believe that's the love lily's life companion. This lily's new to the garden, and the reeds have been standing here for years. When would they have got to know each other? Isn't there a turn of phrase like stirring up a bee's nest? I think the saying's trying to give us a warning. As long as the bees are wide awake and buzzing, I don't dare.
Yeah, so we've got to get them sort of smoky then. Okay, what else do we do then, folks? Do we try going up into my bedroom and seeing what there's? The red flower in your room for the lily. Yes, that's a good idea. That's a very good idea. Let's try going into my room then. Very, very good idea.
I'm going to have to take a few more of your seeds, but I promise this is the last time. This flower was given to us by the fairies, just like the love lily down in the garden. I bet they belong together.
Okay. Let's see then. Good plan. Why?
Look, do you know this flower?
Oh.
You did well, girl.
It would appear so.
You snivelling, girl. You all right?
No. Yes? I don't know.
Well then, I think I've earned myself a little rest now.
Is he smoking? I don't want to put the flower next. There.
The smoke from Arbor's pipe seems to be calming the bees. This is my chance.
Hey now, you all right there?
Sorry, had to do it.
Well, I'm not happy about this destruction of nature. Not unless I get half of that there honey.
I don't need any more. The rest is for you.
Right, so we have honey, we have the red herring.
Oh, that'd be good stuff. But that's enough. The bees need a bit too.
Now, how do we change you, sir? So how do we change them into danger?
According to Arbor, the bush's fruit becomes green and sour if it feels afraid or threatened.
Can't read the book in it. No, we don't want the red herring there. Look at the pot.
Arbor's pot, literally.
Take a few.
I really shouldn't... it's only Earth. I should tell Mother how her daughter Well, she'd be delighted.
Show it the picture, or show it, or put the worms towards it.
Look at this! You'll be forced to marry this terrible prince even though you don't know him. Ugh. Doesn't seem to upset it as much as it does me.
Type of danger, danger, high voltage.
Do you need a couple of big fat worms to loosen the earth up for you?
No thanks, I've enough. I breed them in my pot.
Spade.
That's Arbor's little spade. He always leaves his stuff all over the garden, which of course drives Mother mad.
Why are we showing Arbor the
I
spade?
just need to borrow your spade a moment, is that okay?
Of course. Absence makes the heart grow fonder.
Are we going to dig? See, if I was it, I would put the sunflower seeds in the hole here.
Arbor's little spade. Mustn't forget to give it back to him.
Why am I looking
Isn't
at the love
that just
lily?
lovely? Two plants that have found each other and want to spend the rest of their lives together. There's only a little water left in the bird bath. Cheep Cheep always says that it evaporates quickly. I, however, think that the constant need to replenish the water is more down to his unbridled joyous splashing and not insignificant body mass. I'd absolutely love to see how Cheep Cheep gets stuck in the honey while he's trying to bathe, but I need it for the potion. The worms provide a great lure and should increase my fishing success rate, whatever that is. I always hang one onto the hook before I cast the line out. A classic red herring, a prize specimen. A classic red herring, a prize specimen.
Is there anything in the pond that we need then?
The worms provide a great lure and should increase my fishing success. I always hang one onto the hook before I cast the line out.
So how are we going to get that in
I've got what
danger
I
then?
need, but this is so much fun. And perhaps I'll have a bit of luck catching other interesting things in the pond.
Because we don't need to do any of that
A
anymore.
classic.
I don't want to climb up to the balcony. Bugger off. No, it doesn't go there. What information did the willow give? Willow. The tree, he said, if the bush turns into goes danger, then it changes the fruit to green from red.
So far, I've managed to frighten off every candidate. Since Nate left without saying so far, I've managed to frighten off every candidate successfully. But she's starting to lose her patience. You're having a good time, I see.
What can I do for you?
You shouldn't smoke.
Why not?
It's not healthy.
No lungs, no problems.
Don't you think it's a bit weird and warped to smoke yourself?
The tree near the balcony.
Yeah, I know. I'm terrible. Don't tell no one, no.
Do you sometimes miss your old life and the world out there?
It's comfortable here, to be sure.
And boring.
Well, if you're bored, then why stay?
Me? Well, I'm the princess. And Mother's scared that something might happen to me out there. And to be honest, she's probably right.
Well, of course something could happen to you. And what's it called when things happen to you? Life. That's what it's called. You fall over, you get up, you laugh, you cry, you do daft things. Well, how can one enjoy the sunshine if it never rains?
I have to get on. Don't work too hard.
That I won't.
Oh, okay.
The willow is stretching its branches up high into the sky with glee. One part of the waterfall's already lying in its shadow. If it continues to grow like that, it'll shade half the garden.
Yes, yeah. Well, if he was set on fire.
The waterfall and I have been neighbours for so long that I don't really hear it anymore.
So all it's saying is it's growing high.
That's a weeping willow. It appears to be so content it looks anything but sad. I wonder if trees regard a carpenter as the bogeyman. It's not nice, but I'll have to find out. One can easily fell a tree with the help of an axe and wedges. In my experience, nothing beats a sharp saw guided by two men. Slish, slash! The teeth of the saw bite into the wood, and in a few minutes, even the largest tree tumbles to the ground. After this, the smaller branches and the bark are removed from the trunk using hatchets. Once the tree is sawn into several pieces, it's ready to be transported away. Wow, I feel a bit dirty. It'll be all right. You'll see. The only thing I can say in my defence is that is what a weeping willow is meant to look like.
Indeed.
This is Mother's mirror. At the moment, Hey, there's a rainbow. Since the willow's branches are hanging down for some inexplicable reason, the sun is able to shine directly onto the waterfall again and is now producing a pretty rainbow over the garden.
Look at the end of the rainbow, yeah, okay.
Nate once said that rainbows never touch the earth. Wilbur wouldn't believe him. Let's see who was right.
Can I use a spade here?
A pot of gold, and no grumpy leprechaun protecting it. What a stroke of luck. This is a metis bush, just what I need. Only its fruit is red, not green.
Why did I need the pot of gold?
You're having a good time.
What can I do?
Right, I'll put your spade over there, okay.
I don't need your spade anymore. I've put it over there.
Ah, that's great. And you've dug a lovely hole too, right in the middle of my lawn.
Ah, sorry about that.
Oh, what the heck. I'll plant it with something.
I have to get...
That I won't.
Can I put the sunflower seeds in there now? No bungles if you're George, no. No place to put the sunflower seeds. No place to put the pot of gold.
People in Seastone believe that throwing gold coins into a well or pond brings luck. The Archmage says that the Sewage Guild started that rumour. People in Seastone believe that throwing gold coins into a well or pond brings luck. The Archmage says that the Sewage Guild started that rumour.
Again, chat, I'm very open to ideas. Games like this are very interactive, so, you know.
There appears to be an
Any ideas? Feel free.
Stuff accumulated in the little pond.
Because as you saw, corn was right with a weeping willow.
That could prove useful.
Maybe a book unlocked. In the library. Oh no, that's...
Helmets with horns. Cool, but useless.
There's just a medicine book there.
It's said that a ruler in the north wanted to build. Unfortunately, he died after only conquering one. And he refused to heal all the wounds and sat on the throne.
Helmet to scare the book. Oh.
It's said that a ruler in the north wanted to build himself a throne out of all the swords of conquered enemies.
Welcome back, Michael.
Unfortunately, he died after only conquering one enemy when he refused to heed all the warnings and sat on the throne. It's said that
I know, you said...
each cube is significant and comes from a different country. Sometimes it's difficult to believe that they look as if some...
No worries. Wait, look at the flower.
This flower clearly is one of the more exotic of the palace's flowers. It comes from a country in the deep south beyond the deserts. It's said that the flower of this plant used to be sent as a declaration of war, or if one wanted to deprive someone of all sense.
Oh. No, well, Punisher, I need to get a bush to turn its fruit green rather than red seeds, so I can use it to make a potion to find out why I'm feeling a little bit ill. This bush here.
According to Arbor, the bush's fruit becomes green and sour if it feels afraid or threatened.
It just said I could just turn it. There was nothing to take them, unfortunately. I do see what you mean though. Take a sword, threaten the bush. Unless there's something different I could do with that.
It's said that a rule, unfortunately.
See what I mean? Just turn the sword stand. See, I'm hoping maybe one of the swords would fall off, so then you can pick one up, but...
It's said that a ruler in the north wanted to build himself a throne out of all the unfortunate. It's said that a ruler...
Yeah, same shit. I guess just look at the reed head, but...
A pot of gold will be accepted anywhere as payment. It's a bit less than a pile of filthy lucre, but a bit more than a heap of dough.
Is there something missing up in my room?
The door can be opened easily from the outside. If it was up to me, it would stay open.
Pipe cleaner.
I could use the bowl to prepare the medicine in. a spoonful of honey, the green fruit from the metis bush, a red herring and a little water. Crush and blend until a viscous potion is created. Oh, sounds revolting.
Where's the pipe then?
These earrings here. They're sparkling and glinting in the sunshine. They could actually come in handy.
Those earrings. Should I put the earrings where the rainbow is? Maybe. Well, no, it doesn't show anywhere for the earrings to actually go, does it? Can we walk across the willow? Oh, wait, hang on.
Would you like a pipe cleaner for your pipe, Arbor?
No, and I would be most cheered if you didn't decapitate any more plants in my garden.
Oh, sorry.
Right, so he doesn't want the pipe cleaner. Gonna try some in a second.
The plant would survive, I'm sure. One can almost see the edge of the wood through the telescope, but I just can't leave the elf burrow. Mother would never forgive me, and there are so many dangers lurking out there.
No, I can't use anything there. So what do we use the earrings for then? You looked it up? Then let us know, my friend, let us know.
Thanks for the sacrifice, little fish. About 1 spoon of honey. Water's the easiest ingredient to find. We have copious amounts of it here. That should do it. The medicine book reckoned that it should be a viscous potion.
We don't have it all yet. We need the berries. The trumpet flower to scare the bush. Right, so the trumpet flower was down in the library. Is that what this is? How do we get the trumpet flower?
Why do so many people hate this flower? Perhaps it has an abhorrent smell.
That's how we do it.
Now that explains why this flower is classified as a weapon in 24 countries.
Well, Punisher has looked it up and found out what we need to do.
If the bush had a heart, it would have skipped a few beats. Thanks.
Now let's go put the berries into the... Yeah, it sounds like a Voodoo Sailor. That it does.
Oh, that fruit smells really sour. Now I've got all the ingredients. I just need to crush them.
So what do I have to crush them with? The rock?
I'm pretty sure that there's never been anything so utterly revolting concocted in the Elf Burrow ever. Oh, I hope this is some kind of joke. I don't know much, but I do know that I'm not going to drink this potion until I've had another chat to the medicine book about it.
Well,
I
fine, we'll
need
go
to know
talk.
which disease this potion's meant to be good for. Looks as if it's been pre-digested several times.
Can we go talk to him then, lady? Thank you.
Hi.
Well, what's up?
The potion is ready. Yes.
The potion's ready, but you don't seriously expect me to drink it, do you?
You must.
Cheap, I'm so... Yes, I know, but... This, medicine. Well, I did tell you that I wasn't feeling well, and the medicine book here thinks it could be something serious.
She has to drink it, the sour metis fruit, sweet honey and salty fish. That should give us an answer.
Right then, here goes nothing. Yep. Here we go.
Oh, it looks revolting.
It is medicine. It's not supposed to taste nice.
Drink it.
That's right. Down to the last drop.
Not as bad as I was expecting. In actual fact, it's quite tasty. I could definitely drink another glass of that.
Ribbit.
Congratulations, Ivo. You are pregnant.
Called it.
No, 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 no. That is completely impossible.
The bird
You must be wrong. Surely it's a misdiagnosis.
You are an elf and say that potion is quite tasty. I could definitely drink another glass of that. That's raging hormones talking.
I don't have any hormones. Cheap, no. No, the book has made a mistake. I cannot be pregnant. I've never stood in the divine water with Nate on Midsummer's Night singing the Song of Life. Why? How do humans do it? They do what?
Elves and humans can have children together, but it's not possible without sex.
You see? We never had sex. At least not to my knowledge.
Did he
But
put
the
his tummy
diagnosis
banana
is
into your
crystal
twinkle cave?
clear.
That's the question we need to ask.
Let's just pretend that I am pregnant. There must be some explanation. rational or otherwise.
If we discount the possibility that the child was conceived by natural means, which would certainly appear to be the case here, then that leaves us with just the unconventional conception methods. Did you, perhaps, make some kind of pact with a goblin regarding the child? Child in
It's
exchange for
blinking.
gold or a kingdom, for example?
No.
Has a god in the guise of a bull appeared to you in your dreams? Any angels been having a word with you?
No.
Have any stars fallen from the heavens recently?
No, not that I'm aware of.
Then that just leaves magic, or a curse. But unfortunately, that is not my area of expertise.
I wish it was so cheap, but my feeling is that the book is right. I am pregnant. One thing's certain. Mother must never find out about this.
Wow, in a few months' time she will.
I don't know either. Do you think that my tummy will start to show? Oh. I'm not sure how, and I'm not sure why, but it would appear that I'm pregnant. And as all other possibilities have been eliminated, then it must be a curse that's responsible. That is fantastic! No, of course I didn't mean it like that, but just think. Me, cursed. That sounds like an adventure. Totally obvious what we need to do now. We ask Archmage Alistair. He's the wisest magician in the realm of man, and he's a friend. He'll be able to tell us what it means. Oh, no, you don't. You remember who was meant to be looking after me so that nothing happens to me, don't you?
Yeah, you little bastard. How could you make me sure I got pregnant? Yes, you could.
Alistair's sure to have the answers. We'll have to track him down in the Mage Tower in Seastone. Only, how are we going to get there? Seastone is days away from here. Oh yeah, saying fly is all well and good. Are you going to teach me quickly then? No, we need a fast mode of transport. And then there's the small matter of the Border Watch. Their longbows can take out a fly's eye at 400 meters, and they will shoot if said fly should dare to set foot in or leave the woodland realm without permission. You don't by any chance know the password that the Border Watch use? Typical. That's exactly the problem. Mother chooses a new password every single day, and there's no way I'll get it out of her. Oh, why don't you know the password? You normally know everything. Hey, know it all.
Really?
Mother's mirror. It knows more than you. It must know the password. If we work as a team, we should be able to cast a little light on the matter, Chief. After all, if it is a curse, then I'm the victim, not the perpetrator. Well, yes, I know that. She'll blame us whatever happens. But it's best for us to have some answers rather than just presenting her the facts, don't you think? Transport and the password. Let's go.
Transport and the password. Right, well, we've got to go to the throne room, haven't we?
Nothing for it. Have to talk to Pa.
Ivo, I thought that we'd agreed that you would stay in your room.
Yeah, look at he slip.
I just left my room to do a bit of training. You said yourself I've put on a few pounds, and I'm not going to get rid of them by lying around on my bed all day.
Where does this sudden insight come from?
I can't keep asking myself what to do with my life. Perhaps marriage isn't such a bad idea.
It most certainly isn't. And if you train diligently, I'm sure Prince Lalilos will like you a lot.
Of course, fine.
I would love to help you, but I'm most dreadfully busy.
Most dreadfully busy.
Epidemic seems to have broken out in Seastone.
An epidemic in Seastone?
It's strange. We're getting reports from the whole of the Middle Kingdom. Objects and beings have been changed.
What do you mean?
The situation isn't clear. It appears as if some kind of terrible power is gradually moving through the whole land, changing it. Do you remember the story of the Nothing? A big blackness that gradually swallowed a fairy kingdom bit by bit.
Of course.
This time it is much worse. It is pink.
An epidemic in Seastone. Is it wise for me and it to go there? On the other hand, Wilbur and the Archmajor in Seastone. Perhaps I can help them to fight the epidemic in exchange for them helping me with my problem.
Hey Punisher, does this game remind you of something else that's coming out this week? Yes, do some training, is it?
Only priestesses are allowed to get water from the well. Up to now, my mother hasn't tried to make me into a priestess. If I'm lucky, she never will. This symbol's on the bottom of the mirror bowl in the garden. No idea what it means. That's Mother's area of expertise.
Wait, do we use the... Oh, hang on, what's this?
Pa doesn't like getting up early. He always says he needs lots of sleep, but he's never said why.
I do indeed.
Hey Pa, the day started ages ago.
What? Oh, Ivo, how's my favourite daughter?
I'm your only daughter.
Oh, that I had 100. You are and will remain something very special. The other 99 will be as well, though.
Pa, you're nuts. Enlighten me, Father.
The moth and the dandelion, deep in prayer, are amongst the greatest wonders of the world.
I'll need to have a think about that. She looked me up like a small child.
Have you argued again?
She started it.
She loves you.
And she only wants the best
Oh,
for me.
nice.
How can it be best for me if she constantly criticizes me and forces me to do things that I don't want to do?
She believes that this will help prepare you for the life that awaits you.
I'd just like to decide for myself.
I know. Your mother just doesn't understand that, because she never had that choice.
Pa, would you have used the artifact of divine fate? Or would you have hidden it like we did?
I think that too much power can corrupt any one of us.
But you have great powers, and you've never used them for evil.
I could have cured diseased woodlands with the artifact, cleaned rivers in the air. And then what? Then I might have chased away the lumberjacks and destroyed the factories of the dwarves.
But I could have helped
Yes,
a
like
lot
a
of
remake.
humans.
Of the special edition stuff and comes with extra bits and like the
If you force
soundtrack, I
change
guess.
Before its time has come, then it won't last.
I need to tell you something, Father, but I'm not sure how.
You shouldn't worry too much. It's not good for the baby.
You know.
Has a zebra got stripes?
How can it have happened? Why?
I don't know. Is that important?
It is. I want to know what's happened to me.
Then look for the answers, my little bud.
How can you be so calm about it?
Oh, sweet.
Because I know that everything will be fine in the end.
And if it isn't fine?
Then it is not the end.
Let's hope the 25 games are really good.
If you don't know what the pregnancy's all about, then I'll have to travel to Seastone and ask the Archmage.
The fact that I don't know means that you did not get pregnant by natural means. And if something does not conform to the laws of nature, then it must be magic. No one knows more about these things than Alistair.
We agree then.
Like snails munching cabbage. Only your mother isn't going to permit it.
I know, but I'll work on that. Doesn't Mother's way of doing things drive you a bit mad?
Naturally.
Then why don't you tell her?
Does the GNU talk of spring when the shadows are tickling the squirrel?
The what?
I love her. It's just a phase. She'll change. And if she doesn't change, then I will not love her any less. I love you both as you are, warts and all.
Mother wants me to marry this Prince Lalilos.
I did hear about that.
Is that your wish too?
All I wish for is for you to be happy.
Aha, so I'm not going to marry him.
Unfortunately, not all wishes are granted.
Oh.
You are an elf princess. You will need to marry sooner or later. It's just when and who. I'd rather just leave that to Mother Nature.
I wish you could convince Mother of that.
I fear her faith in your taste of men has been shaken a little since... Well, you know. She wants to prevent your heart being broken again. That's why she is choosing someone that she thinks is right for you.
So,
I've got quite a lot to think about.
Goodbye, little daughter.
See you later, Father.
okay, so I've spoken to the king. We need to get out of here.
This symbol's on the bottom of the mirror bowl in the garden. No idea what it means.
Right, let's talk to Mother about the garden bit then, because I have a feeling that's where we're going to have to go.
I can blame Mother for a lot of things, but not laziness. On the contrary, she does the same work as 3 people put together, because she doesn't trust anyone to do it as well.
Well, the Timu Wall-E was tutorial, so it has nothing to do with the rest of the game. The bloke, Nate, that was getting his nuts crushed, I have a feeling he is the one that somehow made me, her, pregnant.
An all-knowing mirror. In the current situation, that would be more than useful. The only question is how to cast a spell over the mirror. I've never done that before.
Can I wear the earrings and that'll work?
You're having a good time, I see.
The genie did it.
What can I do?
Probably.
Do you know how to cast a spell over a magic mirror?
Do I look like a magician or priest?
Perhaps you saw Mother doing it sometime.
Many times. She tips water from 3 different vessels into the bowl and then mumbles a bit to herself. Some kind of elf priestess magic nonsense. I don't know nothing about that.
Me neither. Arbor, I'm going to have to leave the Elf Burrow for a few days.
Your mother giving you permission?
Not as such.
She's not gonna like that. But one has to do what one has to do. I wish you a good journey.
Yeah, but how the hell do we
Thank
get
you,
out there
Arbor,
then?
And don't tell anyone I told you.
We wouldn't dream of it. Just don't you go staying away too long now. You know, time out there runs much quicker than here in the woodland realm.
Of course. In the outside world, we elves age like humans. That's why.
Ah, that's where Dog Cockle is.
Quite right.
Tell me, you know a bit about nature, don't you? How does this childbearing stuff work exactly?
Oh, don't know. Ask myself the same question. The bees pollinate the flowers. The flower seeds are carried away by the wind and new plants grow. Very simple and easy, that. But elves, humans and dwarves don't produce nectar. What have you got to offer the bees?
Yeah, and also our children don't grow in the earth, they grow in us.
I know. Isn't it absurd?
I have to get on. Don't work too hard.
That I won't.
Right, so he said 3.
There's only a little water left in the bird bath. Cheep Cheep always says that it evaporates quickly. I, however, think that the constant need to replenish the water is more down to his...
Can I use...
People in Seastone believe that throwing gold coins... The Archmage...
No, I can't do that. Okay. I don't want to throw a coin into the cot. Anything in the library to help us here?
Hey, Cheep.
See what Cheap has to say. Okay.
I've got sunflower seeds. Want one? I can imagine the whole experience has made you hungry. We will get through this together, right?
Okay.
Think, Cheep Cheep. How can we both get to Seastone without me having to grow wings? You've got an idea?
Oh, what's the idea?
Flight magazine? You've taken out a subscription to a flight magazine? Yeah, alright. Page 15. Hippogriff stud Aculeus in the Blue Mountains. The best battle and hunting hippogriffs in Avantasia. A hippogriff? That could carry me. Not a bad idea, Cheap. A pot of gold. Now where are we meant to get that from?
Good job, I've already got one.
Yes, I think you're right. We'll have to think of something. A hippogriff costs a pot of gold. And we've got one. I have the pot of gold here. Go on, take it to the stud. Oh, I realise it's too heavy. I won an arm wrestling contest against an orc warrior in Seastone with the help of a strength elixir. We could get something like that for you.
Okay.
I'm really sorry about that business with the musical box, Cheap. I had to find out what was wrong with me.
Do we talk to the medicine
friends
bear about
again?
the strength elixir then?
Good. Sometimes I wish I'd kept the artifact of divine fate.
Probably in the first game.
Well, an object that would make every wish come true. It'd be very handy right now. Yes, I know, too much power for one person. That's why Archmage Alistair and I made arrangements. This sex that you spoke about, what is it, and why should I not have it? I know that I'm an elf princess. That's exactly the reason I should have something like this. Perhaps even two. Oh, I will find out what you're trying to hide from me. I'll be back soon, Cheap.
Right, so we have to get him strength elixir, so we can give him the pot of gold.
Hi.
Well, what's up?
You were interrupted just now when you were going to tell me about sex.
Indeed, someone is of the opinion that a princess does not need to know about such things.
Oh, come on, tell me.
I could tell you a lot about it, but it would be unwise for me to annoy your parents. They could burn me, or even worse, give me to a
So we've got
public
4
library.
minutes to work this out, folks.
How do elf pregnancies progress?
They are very similar to human pregnancies, only they take a lot longer, about 4 years. You are presumably in the 6th month.
And if I go into the world of humans to talk to the Archmage, well, time in the human world passes quicker.
Then your pregnancy will go faster, that's for certain. The consequences are difficult to predict. I am not aware of an elf ever having a child outside of the woodland realm.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that. If everything goes to plan, then I'll be back in a couple of days and we'll know what's happened.
That would be advisable. Pregnancy can play havoc with the body and mind. It does not take a lot of imagination to work out what a turbo pregnancy in the human world would do to an elf.
Thank you for your help.
That's what I'm here for.
Okay, right, okay, so that didn't really help at all. Can I now use the okay.
That's just what I need.
That's one bit of water. Do I use the jug to fill up the Let's try this. Let's try the jug and the waterfall. Do I use it on the magic mirror?
Why not? Perhaps I'm in luck. It works. One of the symbols is glowing.
Right. It said 3, didn't it?
There are 3 symbols on the bottom of the bowl. They're the same ones as the columns in the throne room.
Go to the throne room, pick up the jugs from the other, or the water from the other 2 bits. Let's do this quickly, while I remember.
This symbol's on the bottom of the mirror bowl in the garden. No idea what it means. That's Mother's area of expertise. Only priestesses are allowed to get water from the well. Up to now, my mother has...
There's no priestess to do it.
Mother?
Yes, Ivadora.
Okay.
Those symbols on the columns, what do they mean?
First your insights concerning your wedding, and now an interest in the spiritual. You do surprise me. The 3 symbols depict the 3 different forms that water takes. They are important in many rituals. Water that falls from the sky. Water that springs from the earth. And water that is bathed by moonlight.
Oh. What's all this different forms of water all about then?
Not all water is the same. It changes. If it bubbles out of a spring, then it is spring water. Then it turns into stream water, perhaps into river water, and then sometimes later into sea water. The voice of water changes, its soul.
And if different forms of water are mixed together...
Then you can create water with powerful magical properties. But it's not as easy as you might imagine. Water is constantly changing its form. Rain is water from the sky, but as soon as it lands in a puddle, then it becomes common puddle water.
Right, okay.
Do you really think that I look fat?
You aren't really fat, my darling, but you aren't perfect either.
Do I have to be perfect?
No one is perfect, but that doesn't stop us striving for it. Once you are happy with yourself, then you become overindulgent. Dissatisfaction can take you far, my darling.
Why do you want me to marry this particular prince?
Because I think that will be best for you.
And if I don't like him?
Then you will learn to love him.
Why can't I fall in love first and then marry?
And what happens if you don't fall in love? You won't ever marry then?
No, apparently not.
Ivadora.
When you married Father, how long had you known each other?
Just a few days. I fell in love with him instantly. He was the wisest and most handsome elf that I had ever met.
And if you hadn't loved him, or if perhaps you hadn't even liked him?
Then I would have married him anyway. It is the duty of the princess to secure royal succession.
Whether she wants it or not?
You didn't want to go to school either. Today you can play music, paint, speak a dozen different languages, and have realized what a gift education is. Please, just trust me. Sometimes only parents know what's best.
Do you know what can be done to fight the epidemic in Seastone?
Done? Nothing, my darling. It's a matter for humans. We will only observe.
How hard would it be for us to actually help solve a problem for once, instead of waiting for it to solve itself?
If Alistair needs my advice, he can ask me, and up to now he has not done that.
But...
I'm not going to interfere.
That stuff in the moon well, that's water bathed by moonlight, isn't it?
Of course it is, my darling.
Could I take some of it?
It is holy water. We only use it for special occasions. What do you need it for?
Yeah.
I need it for a potion. It's one of the most important ingredients.
Really? What sort of potion?
Well, the moon waters are particularly pure and clean water. I thought that it could form the basis of a beauty potion.
It is true that this water is purported to have healing powers.
I didn't want to trouble you with this, but then I thought, if I'm meant to be looking my best for the prince, then such a potion wouldn't do any harm.
Oh,
Phew,
absolutely.
got out of that one.
Do
No
you have
worries,
vessel?
Michael, no worries. Hopefully catch you.
May the
Maybe
moon
later for the
hold to give you
podcast.
help you need to become more beautiful, just as it has always helped me.
See you later, Mother.
Don't pull a face like a wilted willow, Ivo. Smile.
So where are we going to get rainwater from? Bird path?
Right. Now water that has been bathed in moonshine.
Are there
That
any
must mean the
puddles?
water
That's a
that's come from
good
the moon well.
pond.
Aha! That's got the second symbol to glow.
No, I don't see any puddles. Ah. No, it's from the waterfall. Yeah, he's same person ever.
There appears to be an amazing collection of stuff accumulated in the little pond. I wonder if there's anything there that could prove useful.
You'd think so, wouldn't you?
A fishing hat, which not so long ago I thought was extremely hideous. But now, I am the master of all rods, the ruler of the river and the goddess of the water! And what's more, I'm looking good. That's my ambition done. I've reached my peak.
See, I don't want it from the waterfall because I've already got it from the waterfall. Can't get it from the pond. And I can't get it from the water butt or the bird bath.
There's only a little water left in the bird bath. Cheep Cheep always says that it evaporates quickly. I, however, think that the constant need to replenish the water is more down to his unbridled joyous splashing and not insignificant body mass.
Nice. So where would that potentially be?
Water that's fallen from the sky. Water that's been bathed by moonshine. 2 symbols are glowing. Only one to go. Hi, Arbor.
What you got there? Be that the hat of a master fisher?
Yep, pulled it out of the pond.
But I've been trying for years to hook one of those.
Well, talent will out.
That ain't be talent. That be pure luck. Mappin'. Sooner or later, old Arbor will get some luck too.
Maybe try and get Birdie to splash in the water bath.
Hey, Cheep. I'll be back soon, Cheep.
Right, idea. Okay, I've got an idea. Whether this works or not, we don't know, but we'll try it. Let me fill the jug up with water from the waterfall. Disconnecting your old PC in a bit. Oh, okay.
Right then, fresh water for the bird bath.
I didn't want to climb up. Fuck's sake. Yeah, fill your jugs. Right, you go splishy splashy.
Hey, Cheap. I have the pot of gold here. Go on, take it to the stud. Oh, I realise it's too heavy. I won an arm wrestling contest against an... I'll be back soon, Cheap.
Someone just turned up at the time. Attention, just trying to finish this bit off so we can then head off because I am running late.
If I do succeed in escaping, it'll be a while before Cheap is able to bathe in his basin again. Do I have the right to drag him into this? He should really have the choice of returning as soon as I escape.
Yeah, but how do we get him to come into there then? Because I need him to splash. Yep.
I don't know how Cheap escaped the music box, but he does say he knows various mystical fighting techniques.
I don't know why my the cable connecting to this monitor that got my OBS nut on, which is fairly new. The cable seems to want to just like stop sending a signal from the PC to it. Right. How do we get I don't want to climb up to the balcony. Any idea, chat? Because I want to get this bit done and this bit here looked at before I finish up for the day. Because then I got to go down and say hello to the budgies and get myself food, because that's important. Because it's the bird bath. But the bird bath now is non-existent. Right. I need 3 lots of water.
I think I fished enough today. There are other things to do.
We got 2 of them. Them budgie smugglers. We got water from the stream. We got water from the well next to the Queen. That goes into here. So we get 3 symbols to make a magic.
From the sky. Water that's been bathed by moonshine. 2 symbols are glowing. Only one to go.
So we need rainwater, like a puddle.
You're having a good time, I see.
What can I do for you?
I need a special sort of water arbor. Can
Well,
you
let's
help
see
me?
what Arbor says.
A special sort of water? Now, who's been dreaming that stuff up then?
Arbor, please help. I need water that spills out of the ground.
There, the waterfall. As much water as you want.
Oh, it's not that simple. That water's changed. I need water directly out of the earth.
You elves always like to make things complicated, don't you? You got a container?
I do. Oh, wait a minute. You're not.
There you go. And don't start telling me that this is some kind of snot water or the like. This be tip-top quality groundwater.
Should work. Thank you. I have to get on.
There we go then.
Don't work too hard.
That I won't.
Oh. I think he did take a piss in it.
Let's hope that Arbor's donation of water that spills from the earth will work. It hasn't really spilled from the earth, but it is groundwater, and it's never seen the sun.
Tree piss.
Now all the symbols are glowing. Hello? Are you there?
I'm always there.
I cast a spell over you single-handedly with no help.
You had help, you just didn't realise it.
No, I did it by myself.
I'm the all-knowing seer. I'm telling you, you are wrong.
Are you really all-knowing?
No, but it sounds better than I am the seer who saw more than any other being in the world and yet didn't see all.
Why am I pregnant?
You are pregnant?
Should you not know that? You being the nearly all-knowing oracle.
I didn't see that. When did you get pregnant?
I'm asking you.
Stupid romance. A woodland glade, a bed in the cornfield, not a mirror in sight. Couldn't you and mate have done that somewhere else?
Done what?
Oh, yes. Nothing at all, Princess.
There's talk of an epidemic in Seastone which is spreading. Do you know anything about it?
It is not an epidemic.
The horizontal tango, yes.
What is it then?
It's something that you get involved with.
Can you see into the future?
Stories repeat themselves.
The beast for two
Other
backs.
beings, other participants, but the course remains the same. Good fights evil.
I need today's password for the Woodland Realm Border Watch. Do you know it?
Of course, your mother told the commander of the guards when she was standing next to the mirror surface of the moon well.
Can I have it?
Absolutely. I want to see how this develops. And there are quite a few surprises awaiting you in Seastone.
Which, of course, you're not going to tell me about.
They wouldn't be surprises if I told you about them.
By any chance, is the password melon?
How do you know that?
Stories repeat themselves. Do you not know that? I did summon you, but I don't really know anything about you. Do you live in the water, or are you the water?
No, the water is just a reflective surface. I live on the other side of the mirrors. I see what happens in front of mirrors. To you, they are simple reflections. To me, they are the window through which I view your world.
Okay. And Mother and others summon you to ask your advice.
I wouldn't exactly describe it as asking. They know how to reach me via one of the mirrors. They want me to give them information, and if I don't answer, they just stand there and stare at me.
So you help them.
That is the question, is it not? Do I have an interest in supporting either one or the other side, or would I rather watch a catastrophe unfold?
So you'd pour oil onto the fire just because you want to watch the flames?
I could, but mostly I restrict myself to watching. I love to see how things develop. I can't abide when things come to a standstill. That's when I'm always tempted to give someone a shove in the right direction.
So you live on the other side of all mirrors. Does that include the one in my bedroom?
I can look through any reflective surface. I see all.
You do close your eyes, when it's the decent thing to do, right?
I see all.
Yes, understood. But if someone's undressing in front of their mirror or doing embarrassing things that no one else should see, you do look away, right?
I can see into the furthest reaches of the world. I see the good and the bad, the beautiful and the abominable.
You saw me giving an imaginary harp concert in front of my mirror.
I count that amongst the abominable.
Thanks for that unsettling conversation. I have to go.
Yes, you must. But we will see each other again soon.
You mean to say you will see me and follow my every move?
Yes, but I didn't mean that. You will seek me out before this story ends.
Really?
Yes, you will want to help a friend in need and won't know how to. That's when you will seek and find me.
Where will I find you?
In a flying town, in a house with no corners. Till then, Princess Ivo of the Woodland Realm.
But, oh...
Right. So now we know the password. Where the fuck are we supposed to go now? Because there's no way out of these, what, 3 rooms? Or 4 rooms.
Pa?
Yes, Poppet?
Hypothetically, if Cheep Cheep had to transport something heavy through the air, how could I help him do it?
You could ask me to give him the necessary strength. Which you have just done, have you not?
Really?
Of course. But the effect would not last long enough to transport you to, let's say, Seastone.
He doesn't need to do that. It's just a short distance.
That's how we do this then.
All right. Bring me some sunflower seeds.
Good job I got some, innit?
I have a few sunflower seeds. Here.
Good. Keep still.
That's it.
Just give Cheep Cheep these seeds to eat shortly before he starts on his journey.
Thanks.
The exact opposite of fashionable. Therefore, it must be very useful.
It makes me a master fisherwoman.
Ah, you could have become one of those if you had fished for a few hundred years. Now the hat has robbed you of all that pleasure.
I've got quite a lot to think about.
Goodbye, little daughter.
See you later, Father.
Yes, indeed, up to 1,000. Right, let's get the fuck out of here so then we can finish up the stream for today, because I think I'm going to be about tomorrow for Formula 1.
Hey, Cheep.
Because Tuesday, I believe, it's like a
Father's
carer's
changed the
hub
sunflower
thing.
seeds. Well, can you feel anything? Now, don't exaggerate. Okay, here. Oh, I hope it works. But what's he going to be like when he's super cheap? He's got enough of an exaggerated opinion of himself as it is. Oh, that's overdoing it a bit. I thought you just wanted to deliver the pot of gold. You deserve it.
He's Aldi.
It's really in there, is it? Our hippogriff? Why did the stud put it in there? Couldn't they have just let it fly back with you? You mean it was in the box already? You didn't actually see it? Huh, I'd love to have your trust. Oh well, at least it's pretty lively. Cheap blind purchased the hippogriff. His trust in the Aculeus stud is far greater than his mistrust of humankind's capacity to deceive. Relax, I'm on it. You've still got the receipt, haven't you, Chief? Chief? Didn't the hippogriff in the magazine look a bit different to this? Bigger, a bit more griff and a bit less hippo? Is this the effect of the epidemic? Mother said it changed things. You are strong enough, aren't you? You were able to demolish that box just now. Can you carry me as far as Seastone? Right then. The Archmage, murdered by Wilbur Weathervane?
Yeah,
there's something strange afoot, Chief. Mark my words. I don't believe a word of it. Someone's responsible for this epidemic and someone wants to hurt our friends. Away to Seastone.
My name is Weathervane, Professor Weathervane.
You want to teach us?
Well, yes. Why not?
You're a gnome. Gnomes can't do magic.
I can and have. During my mage training, yes?
My mother also says that you should not be a teacher. But I think you're great, Professor.
Oh, thank you.
Say, Professor, what exactly is the magic constant? How long must Veritaserum mature? What can you tell us about ancient magic
Wish.com
runes?
version of Pokemon.
How about you sit down properly first?
No.
Nope. That's no, Professor. Or, more properly, yes, Professor.
Nope means yes, Professor. That's going to cause some misunderstandings. So, the magic constant? Veritaserum? Ancient magic runes? We want to learn something.
I will answer all your questions, but not now.
Yeah, not now, because I need to save the game and head off.
Then I have a history question. As everyone knows, gnomes are completely incompetent when it comes to magic. To be exact, only one great gnome mage has appeared in the last 800 years. He defeated Grumar, the last of the great dragons. What was the name of that last great gnome mage?
He was called, sit down at your desk properly and don't ask stupid questions.
But don't they say there are no stupid questions, only stupid answers? And that there aren't supposed to be any bad students, only
No,
bad
there's no
teachers.
stupid questions, only just stupid people.
I just need a drink of water. Frog in my throat. Oh man, Master Marcus warned me that the students would test me the first few hours, but this is a nightmare. I don't know all these things. I know nothing. Easy, boy, easy. Think, Wilbur, think.
Right. Save the game. Game is saved. Now we go back to the main menu. There we go. My answer's always correct. You just failed to find a quick question for my answer. Well, there we go. The first episode of Book of Unwritten Tales 2. Quite enjoyable that, wasn't it? A little bit fun, a little bit of, puzzling to get us going on Sundays. Anyway, this will be back next week. I should be back possibly tomorrow. Well, should be tomorrow afternoon for Silverstone. Possibly back today for the podcast on TGWPIS. And then Tuesday evening for some more Formula 1. And then Thursday, Friday for more of the Gungeon. Or Gun Dungeon even. But yes, I've got to head off now. Otherwise I would do a raid to Duncanland. Because I've got to get food. I've got to get the budget sorted. And I've got to see you in a bit. So you guys take care. Have a wonderful day. Possibly see you in a couple of hours. If not, I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for helping out. And we'll see you later. Bye for now.